Today I'm going to introduce you to one of my favorite sports, Fierljeppen. Hi, I'm Paul, and I pronounce Dutch words the names the way a Dutchman would pronounce them. Now, Fierljeppen doesn't sound like a Dutch word, right? Because it isn't. It's a Frisian word. What is Frisian? Frisian is a language spoken in Friesland, which is one of the provinces in the north of the Netherlands with its own customs, its own culture, and its own language. Frisian as a language is actually closer to English than Dutch is to English. Friesland, Frisian, you may know Frisian from the famous Frisian horses, which go back to that province. They were bred there first, then they went all over the world, the Frisian horses. Anyway, let's go back to pole vaulting, or canal vaulting as it's really called. It's called Fierljeppen because it's Frisian, and Fier means far, Fier and far, yes, you get that? And Ljeppen means leaping, so it's far leaping, in sports of leaping very far. How is it done? Well, let's set the scene here. There's a big runway leading up to where the pole is. The pole is in the water, as you can see. There's a little canal, and the idea is to climb into the pole, to leap across the water and end up on the beach over there. And the further you jump, the greater the chance of you becoming the winner of the competition. So it's running, it's climbing, it's jumping off and landing on your own 2 feet without breaking your legs. And that's basically it. And some people are really good at it. It's not as easy as it seems. But who invented this silly game? How did it get its start? It kind of was born out of necessity. Friesland is a very wet province with lots of canals that go crisscross between the meadows and the farmland. And rather than build a little bridge over those small canals or walk around it, people said, what if we would climb into a little wooden pole and jump over that canal? It saves time, it's very practical, and it became a lot of fun as well. And some people were better at it than others. And some people said, by the way, this was done as early as the 1200s. Yes, you heard it right, the 1200s. Some people said, let's turn this into a game. And the first tournament was held on August 24th, 1767. It's that old, this sport. So these poles are between 18 and 13 meters. That is between 26 and 42 feet. So you have to climb up in that, and they have a little rubber band around one of their feet that makes climbing up very easy. And as you start climbing, you have to lean over and propel that pole towards the beach. Otherwise, accidents will happen. And you have to land as far as you can. As you can see, this obviously is going to be a very big jump. But not everybody is that lucky. Sometimes there's no forward movement. The pole gets stuck and somebody ends up in the water. That happens more frequently than you think might happen. But it's always fun to see people slide down the pole and get wet. Anyway, there are about 82 competitions throughout the year from May to September. They're usually very well attended, a little bit dependent on the weather, but it's so spectacular to be there and see people do this. But you can also see this on one of the local broadcasting channels on YouTube, Omroep Friesland, where they broadcast these games live. And whenever there's a game, I am game. I'm going to watch Fierljeppen for as long as I can. Have a great day. Tot ziens. Bye-bye.